Welcome back to the Tool Crib. Today we are going to be looking at a new offering from Gerber. This is the Armbar Slim Drive. This one is in Onyx. Now they do have another version of this tool. It's called the Armbar Slim Cut, and what it will do is it will switch out the driver that you find in the Armbar Slim Drive and switch it over to a pair of scissors. So that's one I haven't picked up just yet. I wanted to try this one out first to see if they made any improvements to this design, whether or not I was going to like this one any better. So first of all, let's go through the specs of this one. Overall length on this is 3 7/8 of an inch long. If we line it up here a little better on the grid here, 3 7/8 of an inch long, or 98.5 millimeters. The overall width of this one is 3/4 of an inch, or 19 millimeters. And the overall thickness is right around 5/8 of an inch, or approximately 16 millimeters. Now, what's really nice about this is they slimmed this down from their original armbar version, and it's become even a slimmer, more compact carry, and because of that, the weight is down a little bit as well. So this one's going to come in at 74 grams, or 2.6 ounces. Now, it only features 4 different tools. So first of all, the bottle cap lifter, which they add to pretty much everything. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more here in a second. I really feel like if they just eliminated this altogether, they would have a better product overall. So the knife blade on here is going to be a 3CR13 MOV. Now the blade on this one is 2 5/8 of an inch, or about 67 millimeters. I like this blade design. It's a very utilitarian blade design, very easy to sharpen back up. I think it's a very good blade design for just your regular EDC, just simple cutting task. I like this blade shape. I really do. I love the fact that this one is liner locked as well. And it's a little tough to open up. It's a little stiff, but to get it one-handed. But I'm really okay with this blade. I kind of like the way they've integrated this. Now, if we flip around to the opposite side, we have the driver. And the driver design is really good for the fact that it's pretty much completely directly in line, which makes, once you get this thing opened up, it makes for a pretty decent driver. Now, the bit that comes with it is going to be a number 2 and a 3/16 flat bit. And they have magnetic retention at the bottom there to hold that bit in place, which is very well done. All that part I like. What I don't like about this is they still have not fixed the issue of having this liner lock in so that it would be lockable. Now, it's a good driver. The ergonomics on this are pretty decent, but the fact that it doesn't lock in, if you're really bearing down on any kind of fastener and you just get twisted over a little bit, that can really break over on you in a hurry because there's no retention to speak of with this particular tool. If they were to change this design, now, which I was going to say, we're going to talk about this a little bit more. This little bottle cap lifter is actually pretty well integrated. It has some jimping here. It's actually very easy to flip out. And for those that are looking for an EDC tool that has quick access to a bottle cap lifter, this might fit the bill. I personally would rather see this one be eliminated. And you'll notice that these two, the knife blade and the driver, are hinged from the same side. Now, I think if they took the driver and they hinged it from the opposite side, where they can add a liner lock going in the opposite direction to liner lock this driver in, and then just had those 2 tools, or 3, because you would have 2 different driver bits, I think they would have a huge winner on their hands. Very minimalist, but able to get some smaller tasks done that in a very slim, compact carry. I like this design concept. I just think the implementation isn't quite there. I love the fact that they've redesigned the original armbar and made it even thinner to eliminate a couple of those other tools like that awl that I just don't really care for in the regular armbar, and are going with just a driver and a knife blade. I like that. I think more companies should strive to put together some of these more minimalist tools, and I think there's a big market for a lot of people out there that don't want to necessarily carry a full-size multi-tool around. This would fit the bill a lot better. Now, because of the just the overall frame, it's going to be kind of difficult for them to put a pocket clip in here. But if they could do that, oh man, would that make it even better. A knife blade, a driver that's hinged from the other side that's liner locked in, and a pocket clip eliminate the little bottle cap lifter, and they would have an absolute hit on their hands. As it is, I still like this tool. I do, because of its minimalist approach. I think it's going to fit the bill for a lot of people. I just think that they could improve it a little bit more. And Gerber's really testing the waters here, and I like that Gerber is really thinking differently. And I hope it forces some of the other multi-tool manufacturers to think a little differently as well. And they could really come up with some very nice concepts for stuff like this. I love the fact also that they're doing this in an armbar slim drive and an armbar slim cut. Haven't tried the cut yet, but I think the scissors are going to be pretty much on par with what the original armbar was. And if that's the case, then their scissors are a little bit lacking and they could use some improvement. But nonetheless, this is a decent tool. The only thing I can really say about this that I don't like is the fact that that driver does not lock out. If that driver locked out, then this would definitely be a complete A. As it is now, this one is going to fall to about a B- tool for me. It could be just so much better if they just liner lock this driver in. It really makes all the difference in the world. At any rate, this is the Gerber Armbar Slim Drive. My name is Ben. You've been watching the Texas Tool Crib. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.